No doubt, we all got bills to pay, deadlines to meet, news feeds that stress us out. But you know what? I have to believe that life wasn't meant to feel like some never-ending Monday. And how I believe we begin to counteract it by making life not feel like the monotony of adulting is we have to bring the fun back into life. Yes, my friend, today we are talking about how to bring the fun back into your life. Now, I get it. You think, but Kevin, I am adult. I have responsibilities. I have things I have to do. I don't have time for fun. Well, my friend, I am going to say that I believe you don't have time to not have fun. Because what we're talking about today is what's going to mean everything. Because it impacts your mental health, your physical health. It impacts your relationships. It impacts everything by focusing on having a little bit more fun in your everyday life. So my friend, if you feel like you could use a little bit better life, if you could use some more fun, some excitement, then my friend, you're exactly where you're meant to be. This is episode 401 of Grit, Grace, and Inspiration. And of course, I'm your host, Kevin Lowe. So my friend, let's go ahead and roll the intro and then let's dive right in to getting you started on a life of a little bit more fun.
Yeah, I got grit, grace, and inspiration on my mind.
Perfectly aligned with the topic of having fun. Did you know that something that I love to do, that I find fun, is creating stuff? Yes, using my own ability to be creative, to design something, to come up with something. That's why I do the podcast. Well, I found a new creative outlet. It's creating music. Yes, the music that you just heard, that little jingle, yeah, I made that. No, I wasn't the person singing, of course not. But instead, I've been able to find a way where I can pair my own creativity with today's leading technology to create music. Now, why I tell you about this is because I've been making songs for people, probably just like you. People who have maybe a special occasion happening in their life. Maybe it's somebody they love, it's their birthday, or maybe they have a big anniversary coming up. I've been able to meet with them and to create a custom tailored song just for that person. I've also been able to do it for businesses and organizations who want a theme song, a promo song, or maybe even for somebody's special day. It's their wedding. They want a custom playlist, the perfect song that ties it all together. I've been able to do it all. And I wanted to tell you about it because, my friend, maybe you have a special occasion. Maybe you have a business, something that you would love to have your own custom song for. Well, my friend, I can be the one to help you out. So be sure to check out the link at the top of today's show notes, or you can also just head on over to a website, which is klomusic.com. Again, that is Klo Music, KLOWE music.com. And if you just want to hear for yourself what exactly this sounds like, well, just search for Klo Music wherever you get your music, and you will find a whole list of songs all created by me, myself, and I. So my friend, again, if we're going to have fun, we might as well be sure we're having fun by doing something we enjoy. For me, one of those things is creating music for people like you. So again, check out the link at the top of today's show notes so you can learn more. Okay, now back to our topic. Because somewhere along the way, we learned that being an adult meant the fun is over. We're grown up now. We're no longer in school. We're no longer kids. We've got to get serious. We've got to buckle down. We've got to focus on our future, on our finances, on our job, all the stuff where fun is no part of it. And my friend, I feel like we've been steered wrong. I mean, think about it. As kids, we used to have fun because fun is what we wanted to do. We'd ride our bikes out and play in the streets till the lights came on. We'd stay up late watching scary movies. We'd laugh so hard till your belly hurt. We just had fun. And then all of a sudden, the world started telling us that fun, it was for kids, not for us. And for some reason, we believed it. We began this cycle of realizing, yep, fun, that was then, but now it's about being serious. Yeah, I feel like we were treated like the rabbit on the box of Trix cereal. Yeah, you want to talk about kid stuff? Remember the Trix cereal? Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. We were treated like the rabbit as adults, believing that fun is only for the kids. But at almost 40 years old, I like me some kids cereal every now and then. And so I believe, just like some good old sugary, not good for you cereal, we as adults should be able to have some fun in our life also. And the reason I talk about this is because I want you to understand, I believe having fun, it's not childish at all. But instead, I feel it's the most powerful way for any of us to get back to who we really and truly are, to get rid of all the labels and the titles that we put on ourselves or that others put on us, and instead just get back to being us, to actually enjoying life, loving life. I mean, honestly, when was the last time that you woke up genuinely excited about the day because you knew what you were going to do that day was fun? You were excited about it. You were looking forward to it. If you haven't had one of those days in a while, well, my friend, that is why you are listening to this episode, because we are about to bring the fun back into your day. Now, I'm about to break down some ideas, some concepts to have you making fun a little bit easier, because quite honestly, you're probably thinking to yourself, I don't even really know what fun looks like. If somebody gave you the wish of today, you can do anything you want as long as it's something fun, you probably wouldn't even know what to wish for. You wouldn't even know what to do because you haven't had fun in way too long. So that's why we're about to walk through some ideas of how to have fun, what this can look like in your life. My first idea of how to bring the fun back into your life is what I'm going to categorize as spontaneous adventures. What I mean is, you don't have to plan some big exotic vacation. You can instead just set off on a day trip. What I mean is, you just doing something to do it right now, not planning for it. Instead, it's as simple as Friday night, sitting around with your family and talking about what you're going to do this weekend. Somebody says, man, I saw where so-and-so, they just went hiking. They did whatever trail. Well, my friend, instead of you thinking, oh man, we should do that someday, why don't you do it tomorrow? Saturday, Sunday, perfect opportunity. You're not at work, you have the day off, perfect opportunity to go try out that hiking trail. Or maybe it's you just trying out a new restaurant, going somewhere fancy for dinner. You're used to simply ordering Uber Eats or DoorDash from your go-to favorites. But instead, have some fun. Get out there and try something new. Try the hit new restaurant that you've been hearing people raving about. And maybe, honestly, that's an important point here, is that having fun a lot of times means doing something that's not the ordinary. The ordinary is boring. That's what we've been doing. We're talking about doing the extraordinary. Yes, my friend, it is trying something new, something fresh, something exciting. And in terms of exactly what I mean, is it's doing it at the spur of the moment. To stop thinking that you got to have it all planned out and figured out weeks and months in advance. No, I want you to start living a little bit more on the seat of your pants. My second idea for you is to revisit and reignite some old passions. What I mean is maybe it's time for you to dust off that old guitar you have hanging on the wall that's become more of an artifact than something you actually used to do and enjoy. Maybe it's time for you to pull out the roller skates, the old rollerblades from back in the 90s. Hopefully they still fit. Go ahead and lace them up and get out there and have some fun. There's so many things that we used to do for fun that we've forgotten about. And yeah, I get it. We change, we grow. Sometimes we're not too into it anymore. But maybe there's a part of you that still is interested in playing guitar or roller skating, whatever it may be. So my friend, use this as the inspiration to drag that little thing out of the closet and put it back on, try it on, and see how it feels. My next idea for bringing the fun back into your life is being silly on purpose. What am I talking about? Well, my friend, if you want to have fun, being silly, goofing off, it is one quick and easy way to bring the fun back into your day. So what does this look like? It's dancing in the kitchen. It's watching a funny movie. It's telling a joke, pulling a prank on a friend. It's you doing something to lighten the mood. It's doing something to have you getting your mind off of life, to get yourself not thinking about that never-ending to-do list or that looming doom known as Monday morning. It's getting you focused on the here and now by having fun, by laughing. My friend, there is no better medicine than laughter. We all have heard that, and I believe it is so true. Another favorite way to be a little silly, to bring the fun while doing one of the earlier mentioned ideas of being spontaneous is on your way to the park to go hiking, on your way to the new restaurant. My friend, roll down the windows, turn up the radio, and sing like you are somebody special. Yes, my friend, I don't care who's looking. I don't care who you think is watching. My friend, I want you to have fun. And there is no better way to do it than singing out loud with the windows down while you and your friend are cruising down the road. That right there is fun. It's little. It might seem insignificant, but my friend, I promise, all these little things, they add up and they mean something. They lighten the load. They take the burdens of life off your shoulders. They let you to just be free, to feel like you used to when you were a kid, when having fun, well, that was the whole goal. My last idea for helping you to have a little bit more fun is by you doing the one thing that might be the hardest, but might just be the most rewarding. And that is unplugging to recharge. Yes, I said unplug to recharge. This is you talking with people without having a phone in your hand scrolling at the same time. This is you living out the moment, not from behind your phone, taking a picture so that it looks pretty on Instagram. It's about you living in the moment, about loving life, just how it was really and truly meant to be lived. Live in the moment, my friend. This is your opportunity to have fun, to get off of social media, to stop worrying about your emails and your text messages. Put the phone down, turn the silent mode on, and just let yourself live in the moment. Especially if you're doing something with your family, the people who mean the most to you are right there. Everything else can be put on hold. You can check your phone when you get back to the car. You can check your email when you get back home. Focus on being in the moment. Because, my friend, I believe if we're not focused on living in the moment, then I feel like we're letting it all pass us by. And I guess, honestly, that's really the most important thing about everything I'm saying today, is that this life is too short. Every single day is a gift. We know that. So why are we not treating it like so? Why are we continuing to live every day like it's replaceable when it's not? We can't get back yesterday. We can never hit a rewind button. We can't ever hit a pause button. Life is moving faster every single day. It's why the older we get, it feels like just the world is spinning faster and faster. So my friend, the way that we counteract that is by doing everything we can to slow it down, by living in the moment. That is what fun does for you. It helps you to slow down time, to help you just reconnect with the things in life that really and truly matter. And I believe that's spending time with the people that you love, doing the things that you love, by enjoying this life. I don't believe we were put on this world to stress, to be so worked up and anxious. I believe we were meant to be here to enjoy it, to make a difference, to light up somebody's day. My friend, there's no better way to do that than by showing the rest of the world what it's like to be living with a little bit more fun. So my friend, my hope at the end of today's episode is simply this. I hope that I've encouraged you, given you a little idea, a little inspiration of how to bring the fun back into your life. Again, I get it. There's a time for being serious. There's a time for being an adult. But let's face it, we do that way too much, and we do way too little of the things that really matter. So let today be an inspiration for us all, for me included, to get out and have a little bit more fun.